In previous video, we learned to create table. In this video, we will learn about the data type. You have seen that in the previous video, we described about the data type and data constraint. So our main focus is in this video is to learn what exactly the data types are. So when you go through any database, you can see the database looks like this in SQL. First is database, and in database we make tables, and in table we store data. So in table we are going to store the data. So how we are going to store data? So first we will go through the structure of the table. You see that this is a name table person, in which I have person ID with me, name, age, gender, date of birth and city is with me. So when we are talking about name, in the name we are storing the character. When we are talking about the age, we are storing some integer value. In date of birth, we are storing some date. So as you know that MySQL is a query language which helps us to interact with the database. So in order to interact with database, we have to explain that what exactly we want to do. So we want to create a table. So table would be like that this name should be structured in the form of characters only. The age should be given in the form of numbers only. Date should be in the form of date format only. As you know that while we are doing any or executing any query, we have certain predefined commands in SQL. So similarly, SQL have predefined data types with it. So there are exactly three types of data types in SQL. So these are strings, date and time and numeric. So whenever you are working in SQL, you should remember that there are only three data types. They classify broadly SQL into three types only: numeric, date and time and strings. In numeric, there are near about 15 types of data types defined in MySQL, and according to the type of size you can use it. But most frequent which you are using is integer and float. Integer is usually used in order to store whole number in a data type, and float is to store decimal numbers, but there may be changes according to the size. You can use and experiment with type of data types, and you can learn how to store the data in numeric format in SQL. The second type of data type we are using is string type of data type, and there are near about 14 type of strings, predefined string types in SQL which we are going to use. So the most common use type of data type we are using is char and varchar. Varchar and char are most commonly used. Others you want to use, you can use and try with your what experiment do you want to do, you can do. But in this session we are usually using char and varchar with us. Then third type is date and time, in which you are using date, date time, timestamp, time and year, and we can see the proper use of this also. So I think that you are clear that when we are going to learn or work with SQL, we are using three types of data type: numeric, strings and date and time. Numerics are near about 15 types of numeric characters defined. Strings, near about 14 types of strings are defined, and date and time near about 5 types of date and times are defined. So let us see that if you are going to create a table, how you are going to create. As I said previously that we are talking about a person. So when I ask you to think about a person, what features, what attribute do you think? So I think that person have a person ID, date of birth, age, city, gender, name. These are some attributes what I find that I can put in the table. So this I give in a pictorial form here. The next, I think about the structure. So as I say, the table is comprises of row and column. So what features do you have? What I think, that is PID, name, gender, city, age, date of birth are defined in the form of column. And when you see in a horizontal format, you see that below the PID there is 1 Ram, 20 male, 12 5 1999 and Delhi, which is in a horizontal format, a record. That is the value which we insert in the respective attribute PID, name, age, gender, date of birth and city. So this is how a table structure will be seen to us. So the next step is to create the table. So in order to create the table, we write syntax like this. Create table, table name, data, data type, data constraint, data, data type, data constraint. So we have learn the part data type. That is what type of data we are going to use in SQL. And the next part is data constraint. So just see how we have created the table. We have created table person, PID int primary key. So here you see primary key is a data constant we are using. So definitely at this time I am not explaining in much detail about the data constraint, but I just explain you that exactly the data constraints are rules that we apply on type of data. That is, if I am using the type of data name int, so I have applied the rule that it is in a primary key of my table. So there are different type of rule which I apply to the type of my data, and what are that rules we will learn in detail when we are going to discuss about the data constraint part, and then we will insert the values in it. And let us do it practically. I just create a simple table. I just copy paste it here from here. I do one thing, just copy paste it. Just do this and run this, and one table is created with me, and I just paste. For inserting I have write it, and remember that while we are inserting the value for the date, it is specific format defined in SQL. That is, see here that I am inserting date value, insert into person values 1 Ram 20 M, and for date I have specified the format YYMM DD. So if you will use this, it is quite easy so that you can insert the values in SQL. So we just run it. So you can see that here I just make an edit here. Wait. They are not accepting the column what we have given in the word. So just write it. And we will run it. So one row is affected. For that we will just see select star. For select we will discuss later in detail, but right now to retrieve the value I am just giving you the select star from person so that you can visualize what you have performed. So you can see the table structure like this will appear in your screen. So I hope so it is clear that what are exactly the data types in SQL. In the next video we are covering data constraints. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.